Rule number 1, focus. You gotta develop that laser vision focus early on to stay on track. Let me tell you something, your life is filled with distractions. Sacrifice dumb leisure activities in order to work towards your goals. Depending on your goal, the time frame to accomplish it will vary, but whatever it is doesn't change the fact that you'll have to work your ass off to get where you want to be. And in order to do that, you'll have to stay on track. Some things I do to stay more focused is meditate in the morning and take supplements such as turmeric, which help my brain function at optimal levels. You could also try some deep breathing techniques and turning your phone off when you're working. Rule number 2, improve yourself. Do I really have to explain this one? If you're not improving yourself, you're hurting yourself. Always take care of yourself first so you can later work towards your goals more efficiently. One of my favorite things to do is reading in the morning, and I'm not talking about motivational quotes on Instagram. I'm talking about quality books such as How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie and The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. Consider looking into these 2 books. They've literally made me a better person. Another way to improve yourself is taking a course in a skill that you could later monetize. Learn how to run ads on Facebook or how to use Adobe Photoshop. Skills such as these are really useful today. Rule number 3, don't chase the money. A lot of the things we get ourselves involved in and many of the goals we set include some type of monetary incentive. We get certain college degrees over others because of the money and not because of the actual passion for what we're doing. We start YouTube channels in the hopes of someday making money, but forget the whole purpose of it was to provide value in the first place. You have to give and not expect returns. This will be hard at first, but eventually you'll become content with your efforts and will become patient towards accomplishing any goals you may have. When you start off on your journey towards successful entrepreneurship or whatever the hell you're doing, you have to remember that the beginning of your journey will be the hardest. It's gonna be a high output, low reward scenario. Your output will be 12-hour workdays, little sleep, stress, unhappy thoughts, and so on. But you can make your journey easier by expecting less from your subpar efforts. Not getting money for what you do or a reward of any kind will develop a hunger in you to keep working and grinding. The delayed gratification of money when it comes to entrepreneurship is the greatest blessing you could have asked for. Do you really think you would accomplish or learn much if you got an instant reward from your ventures at the very beginning? I don't think so. Rule number 4, be comfortable with any situation. Life throws all kinds of shit your way, and that's the harsh reality. One day you could be thriving in your high-paying job, and the next day you could be laid off and not sure what to do next. You could be in a really good relationship and have it end drastically. One day we're at the top of the world, and the next day we feel like we're at the bottom. You have to accept the circumstances and find solutions in bad times. Don't ponder imaginary scenarios in another life where you didn't have any problems. That's just silly. Becoming comfortable with the people around you and the problems in your life will lessen the weight of the stress on your mind. Don't overcomplicate or overthink things. Just accept the way they currently are and look for ways to change them. Mastering the art of becoming comfortable in any situation life puts you in will make your journey towards accomplishing various goals much easier. Life operates on unexpected terms. Become familiar with this early on and you'll ease your situations and problems. Rule number 5, laugh at everything. Life is so short and full of surprises, you simply cannot be serious all the time. It's not good for you. No matter where you are or whatever the situation may be, find a way to laugh and smile. Just not in a creepy way. If your friend or family member made a dumb joke or is acting annoying, just find a way to laugh it off and enjoy the moment. Don't become offended, tense, or stressed. It's just not worth it. If you find yourself feeling down or stressed from life, find a way to laugh it off and have a positive outlook on it. Positive emotions attract positive outcomes. The more we smile and enjoy the smaller, tough moments in life, the more blessings life will give us. Rule number 6, you can do anything. When I say you could do anything, I mean you could really do anything you put your mind to. Now, don't go out and rob your local Rite Aid just because Donnie said you could do anything. Your brain is amazing in that it adapts to various types of stimuli no matter who you are or what your background is. If you train continuously to perfect the skill, eventually you'll become an expert. If you work endlessly to reach a goal, eventually you'll reach it. A lot of us fall into the trap of listening to the bad advice people give us. Advice like, "Oh, you like that cute girl right there, huh? She's out of your league, bro. Find someone else, why won't you?" Or you got others saying stuff like, "Becoming a billionaire by 30? That's impossible, dude. You're never gonna do that." Let me tell you something. Just because someone can't do something doesn't mean you can't. Understood? Any goal you set is possible to reach. Anything you put your mind to will come into fruition. Don't let the naysayers hold you back. You truly can live the life you envisioned if you put in the work. Rule number 7, provide value. Value is something that makes someone's life happier, easier, or more resourceful. When you provide value to someone, you're helping them achieve one of these 3 things. If done successfully, the person receiving the value will be genuinely thankful for your assistance since you helped them in such a way. Most people have a ton of value to offer, and that's great, but most people want to charge others for providing this value, and that's where most of us fail. Unless you're a guru who's been doing something for the past 10 years and have an amazing track record in this certain area, you should not be charging others for your value just yet. Before you charge for value, be sure to provide your recipient or audience with enough free value that can genuinely benefit their lives. After enough free value, people will want to buy your additional value without you even asking for their money. Rule number 8, live without fear. I don't know a single person who doesn't have any fears because it's completely normal to have them. Most of our fears relate to financial matters, safety and security, or relationships. But life is too short for you to constantly live in a fear-oriented mindset. This is a mindset in which your default reaction is fear. You may be scared of things such as illness, judgment, or financial security, so you alter your life to live in the safe zone, otherwise known as the comfort zone, in order to avoid these fears. The comfort zone is a place where dreams are terminated before they begin. Let's say you're standing around in the gym, hitting some good old dumbbell rows, when all of a sudden you see the girl of your dreams walk by. She's wearing pink Gymshark yoga pants and a sports bra that matches. Her blonde hair is curly and wafts in the wind. She has curves in all the right places and her teeth are white as pearls. And you know what? She probably has an awesome personality too. You're thinking, damn it, man. If only I could have a girlfriend that gorgeous, I would be happy as hell. Well, go up and talk to her, you It baffles me that people over-contemplate the hell out of everything due to their underlying fears of rejection or judgment. In my opinion, Will Smith gave an amazing analogy on fear and why it should be terminated. He said, imagine you're with a group of friends and you all decide to go skydiving tomorrow. At first you agree and you're pretty thrilled about it, but the night before you're lying in bed unable to sleep thinking, oh my God, what the hell did I get myself into? After the sleepless night, you finally make your way onto the plane and prepare for takeoff. Before you know it, you're 25,000 feet in the air and the freaking door opens. On the count of 3, you make the jump. Bam! Out the plane you go! And in that very moment, you realize that this is the most blissful part of the experience. The moment you've been dreading and the maximum point of danger is surprisingly the moment where your fear is at a minimum. Ladies and gentlemen, you only live once. In case you didn't know that, don't let fear inhibit the boundaries of your mind. A person stops living when they're dictated by their fears, but once you surpass your fear, you are met with bliss. Rule number 9. Express positive energy. In a world filled with negativity and pessimism, a nice positive person is always a breath of fresh air. Don't be a downer and look at the brighter side of every situation. No matter who you are, it could always be worse. Radiating positive energy will make people eager to be around you. And when your social circle is on point, you'll become happier and more productive in the long run. Rule number 10. Have fun. I used to think that success is a destination, and the only way to get there would be to lock yourself in a room and work all day, and do absolutely nothing but work more and more. But I couldn't be further from the truth. Success is found in an unending journey filled with ups and downs. You have to enjoy the process to reap the benefits. Have fun with what you're doing, laugh things off, and live your best possible life. You only get one shot at this life, so you have to enjoy it in any way possible. Yes, you have to work hard sometimes and isolate yourself, but don't get put off by that. Work and reward yourself consistently for your efforts in the form of laughter and enjoyment. When you find enjoyment in working towards a goal, that's when you crack the formula to eventual success. You just have to find that special thing that you're willing to work towards, and I promise you'll be successful. Guys, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I'll be posting content like this regularly, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.